Alrighty, this is Day Trading Ape again. This is my second attempt at a live stream. I think the mic did a little bit better inside of the mask than outside of the mask. I also fixed the P&L location so that you can actually see my P&L. And I moved GameStop down to the bottom right corner. I hope that works. A little better for you all. Sorry about that. I have a little something in my throat. I do have a mute button. Should have used it. Anyway, I also set up some of my Steam Lab buttons so that I can remove myself if I need to. And I can also now bring up the donation box, get rid of the donation box, or I can also show that OBS is still up on that one. Fix that. I can show you guys what the second screen looks like. Hopefully that looks right. But anyway, since I am now back from eating lunch, we are in quite the movement here. Another thing that I did was increase the font size so that hopefully it's easier for people to read the numbers here. On this, as you can see, it dropped from R1 down to S1. During the time that I was gone. You can see here my previous trades from earlier. And like I said, I believe that it would be on a downward trend towards this S1. Now it appears to have bounced off of it. So what I'm going to do this time to attempt to get in on this trade but where do I want to enter and what do I want to try and get? Let's just go for a YOLO with my belief that, like I was saying before, as you can see on the other screen, we are now in below what we started at in the day. And we have been on a downward trend since about 11 o'clock, so about an hour or so. And it looks like it's going to go up. Let's just do another one of those YOLO attempts, because why not? It's our second live stream. Let's set this again to 5, and we're going to buy market. Yeah, hopefully that is a lot easier for you guys to see those numbers now. I can always increase it more if I need to. My real in would have been at this S1 point earlier. Again, since we're kind of yellowing, I'm going to move this down to this yellow bracket line, or bottom here, because that is the, I believe, the day's bottom point. So here on screen 2, you should be able to see that that red line is now below the bottom point for the day, and we would just have to go quite a bit up, not too far, but as far down as we went in the last 15 minutes or so to make that $5,000. Again, this is a paper trade of 5 contracts of NQ, so you would need to have an account or quite a bit of money in order to buy that amount of contract. I'm not sure the exact amount, I can't remember off the top of my head, as we are now making 1,800. Now this is again one of those points where I could think it might want to bounce back down, and it very well could. gut that it is going to continue to go up. Here again, I'm going to be looking at this channel and where we got in and where this yellow line is. I'm also looking down here at the psychology line, seeing that it's pushing down a little bit. It hasn't quite gone past that middle line. That's getting close though, which does worry me that it's going to go shoot down. Also, as you can see, the psychology line, I'm sorry, that's the momentum line earlier. The psychology line is actually down here. The blue line here is still staying close to that positive green. As you can see back here, where it shot up the most is when it was well above this green line here. So here I'm hoping that these are going to cross again, and that these are going to cross again, and we're going to have continued upward momentum for this long shot gamble of making $5,000 in a short period of time. And as you can see, we are now negative on our total P&L of about $100 or so. And hey, GameStop has gone up to $40 again. And here she goes, I believe. Oh, maybe just a little hiccup. Yep, she's probably going to go down and go past that S1 and close me out because of the luck that I have today with trading. But you have to trust it. Again, as the first stream was, this is mostly just a test of the overlay system, the OBS, and my headset and how it works with this mask, and audio levels, and how I talk and whatnot. So mostly for my own review. Later on we will have longer and better streams with more in-depth information. And before we streamed for about an hour exactly and made that $300 during that time period. And that was even after being negative a couple of 1,500 or 700 or something, I believe, total. So we had quite the comeback earlier. So now we are making a total of around $1,000 for the day. But as you can see, it quickly drops back down. Here we are getting close to, yep, we just broke that $1,000 mark again. So as long as this trade is making around $720, we will make at least $1,000 for the day. So I could move this to about here, and no matter what, I'm making $1,000 for the day if it drops below that point. Well, actually, I'm a little bit low. I didn't do the exact spot. but I still think it's going to go up more than that. That's the $725 mark. It's the top of there. So I'm actually going to wait until it goes a little bit further up, hopefully, to make us that large amount of money today. It does seem to have created a high point at the moment, and when looking at the second screen that I have here where we can see the 15-minute mark, it kind of makes me think that we might have it go back down again, although I'm gonna go ahead and say we close at making $1,043 for the day. I believe there will be commission fees that are associated with that. Nope, that actually I believe is it taking into account for the commissions for the day. So that would be, you know, a fairly good day of trading. That was within an hour earlier. That was a very short period, this period around, where we made $700 in a single trade. As you can see, the market is actually still going up. So we could go for another one, or we could end up losing $1,000 of potential profits. Just so you know, one of the smallest combines, you only need to make $1,500 to pass it. So that is almost enough to pass a combine through Lilu. As one company. There are a few others that I can't think of off the top of my head. But anyway, I am going to go ahead and take another break from live streaming. I am going to end the stream of live trading and just leave a open chart stream going after this. I might sit down and stream some more trading later. It's now 12:30. Market closes at 3 o'clock my time, so I have another couple of hours, but having won the $700 in a very short period of time, I believe that was from about 12:17 here is when I got in, which is what this little blue mark is. This pink arrow that is here is when I got out. And you can see that was at 12:26, so that was about a 10-minute period where I just made a $700 and something. The combine that I was referring to earlier, on their smallest one that you only need to make $1,500 on in order to pass. What was my point that I was going to make about that? Oh, has a maximum of 3 contracts, so you would not have been able to have made that much money in that short of a trade. You would have been only using 3 contracts instead of 5. Anyway, hopefully this audio level is better, the text size is better, and you're still able to see that GME down in the corner without it being so obstructive, along with my actual P&L that's going on.